globalization, and how does it affect us? How does it affect our environment, our culture, and trade? I'm Viera Owens with WALB, and I'm here to tell you about this. Alright, well, globalization is the interaction between two different countries dealing with product, idea, culture, and trade. Here is Che Evans and Malik Frazier here to describe it. Urban.
Good morning, I'm Che Urban.
And good afternoon, I'm Malik Frazier.
We are now going to discuss the pros and cons of trade. Che. Malik.
I will start. So, for globalization, trade is a very positive thing that we have. We trade globally. We have access to different markets that we did not have in the past 100 years. So, with trade, we have an advanced market, the ability to trade globally. Now we have improved jobs, more jobs actually. There has been millions of jobs added in the US alone. Okay, also manufacturing ability. We can send products globally and have them shipped back to us, finished and ready to be shipped out to different consumers. That's the positive for trade.
Well, in contrast to what Malik is saying, trade has actually affected and hurt our economy because we have local moms and pop stores being wiped out by big businesses because of trade and globalization as a whole. And then we have these lower paying jobs and a high demand for product and quality, which also causes for a competition amongst various job categories across the globe. We have students from America competing with students in Asia or competing with students in the United Kingdom. So not only is our economy hurt, but most of our jobs are being sent overseas to people who are better qualified than us.
Just one extra contrast to what Jay was saying. These mom and pop stores that are so important to the American society are not all going out of business. They're just being merged into the economic society that we are in today. Also at the mom and pop stores, you cannot find maybe a laptop that you could find at Target along with buying your groceries.
Well, how does this affect our culture?
Well, you have access to get stuff from Canada now, so Canada, so you can have maybe something shipped, particularly clothing wear, that would not be as easy to access in California, like if you went on a trip. Also, in Great Britain, you have the ability to get American movies to basically involve your culture with other cultures, and it's also called cultural relativism.
Yes, you have the ability to evolve your culture, but then once we have what is called cultural exports, our culture is being sent out to other areas overseas, and then we have what is a loss of indigenous culture in other areas. They begin to forget or reject their culture, then that culture is lost in that society. Not only is culture being exported from around the world, but we have a higher cultural export from Western culture, so American culture or culture from Great Britain, and this is being exported around the world, and it's not a fair distribution of music, art, food from different places within the world when you have just dominant Western culture being expanded overseas.
Just to add a little thing, no one is forcing these cultures to take upon Western cultures. They choose to.
Well, how does all of this importing and exporting affect the environment that they're living in?
Would you start, Check?
Yes, I'll start. Well, because of trade and production, there will always be an excess or a waste, and this waste is being taken from, say, America or places in Latin America or wherever it is being produced, Asia or the United Kingdom, and they are being given to developing countries who will willingly take this waste in order to sustain their economy, and this will become a cycle because not only is their economy not developing as fast as it should be, now their land and their environment is not developing, and you have children who are experiencing developmental problems because of the waste that they have taken on from other countries. And this also affects the working conditions of factories overseas and the way that people are treated within their work. There's a lack of ventilation, it's dirty, they don't receive enough pay. So all of this environmental waste affects people in other countries.
But to counter that argument, there has been advancements in environmental issues, like environmental protection. For example, in like third world countries, or particularly countries like Nepal, you have the ability to get water irrigation systems. Also, there's the advancement with solar power, wind power, and hydroelectric power that is actually a very positive outcome of globalization because of the ability to connect with the different scientists that are globally involved in these issues.
Well, we've heard their points. Thank you, Jay.
you.
And thank you, Malik.
You're welcome.
Now let's let you decide. Are you for or against globalization?